Welcome back to ITS 129. We're going to start talking about full stack development. Now, what full stack development is really, a stack is, really like an HTML front end and something in between, and then there's your database. That's something in between. The old school days used to be something called PHP, which is really the glue that connects your front end and your database. Now, programs like Access, you don't need to use this because you can build, you can build front end forms and the like. But when you work with databases like MySQL, SQL Server, Oracle, lots of times you got to build it on your own. So we're going to start that discussion with PHP, right? So I have a couple of things over here. I'd like you to go and take a look at the PowerPoints. In the PowerPoints here, there's specific mention of different codes. What is PHP? Those kind. I really like you to take a look at this over here, how you start PHP and the like. And then I wanted you to do, take a look at this just to kind of see what it does, right? Now, let me show you now. Here's a trick. Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and I have the code over here. I have the code for our assignment. As to help you, I want you to go and do it on your own. But something like this, and I'm going to just kind of copy this part for me. This is slide number 8, and I'm going to put it in my Notepad++, right? Now, here is the key. Here is absolutely the key. You have to make sure that your WAMP server is running, right? Your WAMP server, your Apache server inside of WAMP, so that you can go to localhost. Now, here's the thing about your localhost. When you install WAMP or whatever application you're doing, it comes with a www folder. Okay, so what this does is, if you're running your Apache web server, which comes as part of WAMP or MAMP, yeah, and you can go to the localhost, which treats your computer like a web server. This www folder is the one that allows you to go ahead and put up PHP files and HTML files, and you can use them you can use them to develop a stack. Yeah, full stack development. So you got to find this guy now, okay? And you got to put the files inside there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Notepad++. Where did I put that guy? Yeah, and I know it's okay. So I'm gonna do this file save as, and I'm gonna save as a PHP file. Now I'm gonna look for where that thing is now, www folder. Now I'm gonna give it a name over here, just so I'm gonna say, Lab 14, yeah, because this is the PHP. Just for simplicity, I'm putting something simple. And then I'm going to go ahead and save. Yeah. Now, as long as you have your web server running and you can go to localhost and you can call it up. So localhost. And this one is called lab14.php. And you should see all of this. This is from this code over here. Now, to just kind of prove to you that, it is working, I'm going to change this to 20. So all of these numbers should change, right? So I'm going to save it. Then I refresh it. So you see all the numbers all changed over there, yeah? All the number part changed, yeah? Yeah. And I'm going to put in this is how you do just a line break. Just a line break over here. Yes, semicolon, just so that I can split this 20 into hello. And then now, oh, shucks, where did I put that guy? wrong place, sorry, wrong place. Copy, and then the, yeah, I'll get like this, and a hello over there. The 20 and the hello, yeah, like this over here. Yeah, and then, well, anyway, I'm gonna put one more here, just to see it. Say this, see if that doesn't, okay, it's still not there. I gotta go and look at it, okay? But, so it's like this, right? So, you can test out your code, right? So then I have another part to this, which is slide number 11, I guess. And this is just, and I just gonna go and over it, copy, and I'm gonna go over I just gonna copy over it like this. We gotta watch out when you cut and paste, yeah. Sometimes the quotes over here get, in the wrong way. So I'm just gonna say this, so that if I run that part, then I see this, right? Okay, so that's what it's supposed to look like. The challenging part for this assignment is I've included something else, right? So this is the purpose of PHP. PHP, the purpose is connecting to your database. Then the next assignment will show you how it connects to the HTML. So, 3 levels to this, right? In the HTML, the front end, a MySQL or your database on the back end, and in the middle is PHP. So this is a little bit like this. So let me go and explain this. I'm going to put it here. I'm just going to overwrite it. Yeah. So what this does is PHP wants to connect up to your database, right? So, I have my database running, localhost, PHP my admin. I have it running, come in as root. And I do have a user account named Dale. Now I want you to use your name. I have rights, I have a password, and I have a database called Henry, right? Henry over here. So if I look at my code, that's all I'm doing. I'm defining the local host that when we set up the user, right? When you set up a brand new user, it always asks you for the host, right? Localhost is just this one that we're using. You could specify any local host, but this one we're doing like it's a wildcard, right? So here it is. I'm going to say this is equal to localhost. This is equal to my name. This is equal to my password, and this is equal to my Henry. And in the code, I'm using something called MySQL, which is a connector. And it's going to tell me if I connect it or not, right? So I'm going to go and save this. I'm going to come here and I'm going to go ahead and run it. Well, I connected successfully. Now, what happens if, just by chance over here, I did my user accounts over here and I did Dale and I changed my password to Pupule, right? Pupule, and then I said, okay, so now my password is different, right? I didn't change my code over here. It's still using the password over here, right? So, I changed it in here, I'll make sure. I changed it in here, but I didn't change my code. So if I run here and I do it again, it's going to give me error message, failed to connect, right? It's telling me there is a problem, right? So that's why, it's important that you have, I'm going to change it back to what I was, right? That's why it's important that you have it spelled exactly the way you want. I'm going to refresh it. Now, when I do it again, refresh. Oh, look, now it connected. Okay, so 3 screen prints, right? Slide 8 just kind of show me that you can do, you can put in the correct area and the data comes out the way you want. Number 11, again, you're just kind of playing with the code a little bit. And number 37 in this presentation where you're connecting to your locals. And I have some example over here. So you go and try, okay?